Good morning, everybody. Yes, not good evening, good morning. Talk about late night. This is the latest of the late night on a Thursday night into Friday morning. Good morning, everybody. It's still nighttime here on the East Coast. I'm CmdrAleon, your host of Encounters. Man, was I out. I actually was out. I was out definitely for a little bit here, and I just came back into my consciousness, so to speak. And I guess I had to go out. I mean, I must have now I'm like totally awake here. So good to be here. Good morning, everybody. And no, just a little bit of analogy. We feel pretty good. Hey, Marie, everybody. Welcome. We're going to be on here till 1:30. It's a little after 12, but this is going to be kind of a short show. Normally I come on at 11, but yeah. Hey, Pete, good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing all right. Everybody. Elvira, everybody out there. So, as always, I'm a contactee for new people. I'm a talk show host of WESU FM's Cosmic Eye radio show for over 21 years. And I'm also with the Ashtar Command, and I operate in totally cosmic Christ consciousness, fully awakened. Hey, Mike, good to see you. Everybody out there. April, everybody. Voice of One. Hey, Cheryl, hope you're doing well. Hey, Susan Mary. Well, I didn't think everyone would be awake at 12:17 a.m., but I am. I've got a dedicated audience here, I'm telling you. Hey, HD, Crossbone Z, good to see you. Alfredo, hey, Alfredo. User 73379. You know, it's good to be here. I don't know what it's going to be like tonight, but it'll be interesting. Hey, Ariel, good to see you as well. You know, what we normally do here is we always have lots of information within myself here to share. No, don't say anything, Pete. You know, you're good. You know, you're doing what you have to do, man. It's good. Peace be with you, brother. Peace with you as well. Hey, Helen, good to have you with us here. The good news is it is Friday. We're doing good, HD. It is Friday for everybody, I think, in most parts of the planet. So it's good. I know there's one thing I forgot to do here. So I might as well do it now while I'm doing it. I just sent my goals. Hey, thank you for the roses, Pete. We appreciate it. We appreciate it a lot. Gail Wade, welcome. Everybody coming in here. Still Thursday on the West Coast. Ah, yes, it still is. I was just looking at some things about disclosure, and in so doing, there's this former CIA agent, which I was looking at. Let me see if I can still bring it up. It might not be there anymore. Anyway, I was looking at something here, a former CIA agent who had known about the fact that there was going to be contact with our planet. And I think his name is John Ramirez. Let's see here. This is from Gia. And he talked about disclosure. And I saw it also on, of all places, here on TikTok a few days ago. This former top security CIA agent. Hey, Kay, thank you for the roses. He actually, hey, Shelbell, everybody. He talked about how the government wasn't prepared for disclosure. They knew it was coming, but this was like, he said, even 10 years ago. Hey, Ben, good to see you. So it's really important to understand that there are people, certain sectors, either former people in the CIA, might be in the Pentagon, might be in other agencies. They're very aware of what's happening in 2025, 2026. They're extremely aware, you know. As a matter of fact, the ones in the top rank, the generals and everything, they're really aware. And they're the ones that have been like not knowing what to do with the knowledge that they have, which is the knowledge that we all have already, right? The knowledge that we all have. I have not had a chance to make my contact yet. You'll get there. But it's gonna. The Ashtar Command is very clear that the timeline already shifted, but we are going to be in the same timeline. So if you hear anything changing in the timeline by anybody out there on YouTube or Facebook, there's a timeline, they shifted it. And Mag Z says, I was abducted 40 years ago. Mag Z, if you'd like to come on my show, I believe I can help you. Well, I'd like to hear your story, though. I'm CmdrAleon. I'm the host of the show here, and I'm a contactee, just so you know. I did a number of interviews last night, and I helped, I think, it's on my YouTube channel, Astrocommand Spaceship News. You can watch the show last night. We helped two or three people that had been abducted with implants that were in their bodies. Yes, so I want to hear your story. And you're a mom, it says here. You have to be over 18. You have to be not only over 18 to be interviewed on the program. No foul language or cursing, no smoking, no vaping, no drinking, no drugs, no paranormal discussion, no religion, and no politics. No kids on the screen. And again, over 18. I think that covers it all. So I think we're going to bring you on right now. You know, and okay, Mag Z, welcome to the show.
Hello.
Good to have you with us. I'm usually on at 11, but I'm on later than usual. But anyway, whereabouts are you? And I was reading your comment of being abducted.
Right. I'm in Arizona, and yeah, it's been about 40 years because I believe I was around 8 or 9 years old.
Yeah. Can you bring your cell phone camera? Is that possible?
I guess I can. I don't really want to, but let's see.
I'm not going to force you to. I just love, like, when we do the visuals with the cameras, it just brings a more personal level to the interview.
Sure.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
How do you do that? You're going to see a little camera icon.
I got it. All right,
you do?
I got it.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, no.
Let's see what happens here. Action camera.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah. So if you got that little, you'll see a microphone. I kind of mind there's a microphone at the bottom. It might be different on everybody. Oh, there you are. You're good. You got the technical thing down. Well, welcome to the show. We're very honored to have you with us. And I help a lot of people who have been abducted, even if it's been 40 years ago.
Let me lower this.
Oh, yeah. That would be good.
Something's going on back there. Okay. Yeah, I was here. I was with my parents at that time. I lived with both my parents, and we had a house from the 1900s, you know, just a real old school house with wood floors. And my twin brother was asleep in the other room, and it was me and my grandmother, and I was asleep. Before you know it, I'm up, getting taken up. I don't know how I got out of the house. I just remember going up and not being able to move, like a paralyzed state, and not being able to get out of it. And I remember looking around just, in the darkness, and I remember just being taken up, and then they brought me in And before you know it, like I was out of it, I guess. And then I'm laying on a still, um, like a table, and I see two of them, two little men, like with no mouth and big, huge eyes and big heads and little
Yeah, yeah,
bodies.
yeah. That would be Zeta. Yeah.
And they see that I can see what they're saying without them talking out loud.
Mm.
And they're like, they looked at me and they're like, she can understand what we're saying. And I remember I think they might have done something to me. I just don't know what, because they put me out.
Yeah, you had missing time. You were put out. Do you remember how long it was when you were put out as a kid when that happened?
If I could guess now, all these decades later, I would say I was out for a good amount of time, like an hour or 2 hours.
Wow,
But
wow.
gone is a different story.
Yeah, so yeah, 2 hours of missing time. A lot of times when I've talked to abductees, that could be a lot longer. In what you consider 2 hours of Earth time, you could have been gone for a long time in missing time. So I
Right.
completely understand it. Now, when you had that thing happen, there's Zeta Reticuli were the ones who abducted you. Um, do you remember them implanting you with anything? A lot of the abductees I've helped have had implants put in them. Do you have any knowledge of that?
You know, um, it's been weird my whole life. And then with technology coming along, I don't positively know if there is an implant, but I do know in certain pictures that me and my daughter and my son have seen of me without my glasses, that we've seen a certain little something in my eye, like a little
Really?
tiny
Yeah,
something.
it's an implant. They put it in the eye area. I knew somebody
Mhm.
who took implants out, and one thing they did, they had a glass. They had this little implant that was like a see-through, like glass-looking thing in the eye, and they used it. I'm not sure why they did it, but the way he explained it when they took it out, it was some sort of monitoring device of this implant. But again,
Wow.
I can't say that in your case. I mean, so when you had the implant, which might be in the eye, and we'll get to that a little bit more. Have you been watched or anything for the last number of years from your childhood till your adulthood now? Meaning, there has to have been other things that are happening.
As far as being watched, uh, I'm not sure of that, but I do know that I've had awkward experiences, like coming from outside of the earth back into my body type experiences, like during
Hmm.
the World Trade Center
Hmm.
incident. So
Yeah,
things have been
interesting.
really awkward.
Hmm. Um, did it change you
Oh,
as a
sorry about
person?
that.
Not if you was that water? You're not drinking
Yeah.
alcohol, right? Okay, good. You're
No,
fine with water. You're
no,
not
I
drinking
don't.
anything. Water you can
No.
drink. I can look. Let me tell you something. I'm drinking apple cider. That's the drink of the show. So yeah,
Yeah, no,
but
I think I'm over a lot by this age.
oh, good, good. So even if it's happened, I've had people that were abducted 10 years ago, um, and I helped them. So you look like you're in pretty good shape. It looks like you mentally they didn't destroy your consciousness, so to speak, right? You're a pretty together person. It
Right.
seems like
I may have been improved
you may have
because
been improved.
everybody thinks I'm younger and
Really?
everybody thinks I'm very intelligent. Like I've gone to college, I've graduated so many colleges. I'm pretty intelligent as far as what I know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I'm going by your story, which is the important part. So, um, when you had that experience, did you feel, first of all, was it a forced abduction by these ETs? Did they take you and say,
Yes.
well, it was forced, so that's against universal law. No one should be doing that to anybody. Thank you for the roses, Pete. No one should be doing that. One of the things I do in my show, beyond being a talk show host on the subject and on radio for 21 years, which I am still on NPR radio, I'm a contactee. Me, I never got abducted. came here as a starseed, my family showed themselves, or what I, generally speaking, people in light blue spacesuits when I lived in the cul-de-sac in Long Island as a kid. I'm in New England now. I've been in New England most of my life. So my experience was different than yours. Men and women that look beautiful, and these are the opposite of the Zeta. They are cosmic crested beings of light. And I didn't know much about it as a kid, preteen. As I got older, I rapidly became consciously aware of a lot of things. I had a lot of sightings of spaceships, small, large, and in between since the 60s. And I am fully awakened now. So when I love interviewing people like you, because I also, when you say you've been abducted, I go into this mode of, I want to help you, and it's unconditional. And so I'd like to do something, because I do believe the object in your eye, I'd like to be able to remove it, and I can do this remotely. And most people who have watched my show know that I can do what I say I'm going to do. My father is on a spaceship. I have a mother, father, and 2 sisters and brother. They're much taller than I am. They're about probably 7-8 feet tall, but they are human. They're not. They're part of a grouping of space people that are my biological cosmic family. And I had my Earth mother and father. They've passed, but my biological family off planet, I'm going to be meeting them soon. And but I know they're there. I probably astral travel on the ship when I'm sleeping. I just don't remember. I'm the kind of person that will not remember doing that. It's just the way it is. But I have downloads that are given to me. So I'd like to get your permission to take that implant out of your eye, the eye area, and it'll be totally. You won't have any pain or anything. We'll just dissolve it and take it out. It won't be there anymore. I can do this, Again, I'm not pressuring you.
I mean, just being on the show, talking to how many ever people, 197 people, is pretty, like, I'm a very private person. This is the first time I've ever said this to more than my kids and my people that know. I've never spoken to anyone about this until today.
Wow, I'm honored. And
I don't know if my twin brother has it.
Oh, really? I'm honored to hear you say that, because most people that come forward on my show are coming forward. They're coming forward on this show because of the person I am, my background as a contactee with my opposite experience of not being abducted. So they trust me. And I don't, what I do because it's my mission to help people. It's more than anything else.
I came to you because of the name of your show and I can't explain it, but something drew me to you just now.
Yes, that's exactly what people say. Absolutely. It's the inner guidance. You know what it is? We all have inner guidance. I have the same inner guidance. And our inner guidance tells us where to go. And if we listen to that instead of our brain, it really guides us to the true things that we need to know. So it's a beautiful thing. It
is beautiful. It is beautiful. Thank you for having me.
Oh, man, I am so happy.
I had to get this off my chest at some point or another.
Well, at least you're dealing with someone who can understand your story. I'm not like, I'm the kind of person that I've only had my abilities for the last 2 months now that my father gave me. They download my abilities. I use my palm of my hands, and I can actually remotely, work energy into your whole body just with my hands here in 2 seconds.
Wow.
So the reason I wanted to gift you with a gift from me because of your abduction experience. I wanted to clear all that energy out and also take that implant out near your eye. I can take it out in 2 minutes.
I'm not. I probably can't right now. Maybe on another day. Maybe I will. I can think about it.
Process it. Yeah, take it out. I want you to process it. It's not something you have to do, but as you meditate on it, that's the best way to do it. I don't like to just rush into things either. So I would say, I completely understand it and respect it. And if you process it,
thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Mr. Leon?
It's CmdrAleon, actually. Aleon, it's okay.
Okay.
Aleon, that's my space. That's my name off planet.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you all, and I have to go, but I appreciate you having me on.
Well, thanks for coming on for a minute, and we're on usually at 11 o'clock, not this late, and let us know. You're welcome to just let's say CmdrAleon, I want to do this. I will help you whenever you're ready. Okay.
I appreciate you so much, more than you know.
Thank
Light
you
and
very
love.
much. We
Okay.
light and love
Bye
to
bye.
you as well. Okay, I'll let her down. So, this is what I do. And again, I respect her. I think she'll come back. She has to meditate on it. It's a big process to say, oh, I'll take the implant out of you, and I can do it in 2 minutes. That's a lot for a person to take. But now she's kind of got an idea of who I am. I got an idea of who she is. And I think she'll come back after she meditates. And if she decides she doesn't want to do it, I'm good with that. If she decides she wants it out, I'm good with that too, because my whole thing is to help people, especially people that have been abducted, you know. For some reason, well, not for some reason, no one should be getting abducted, even if there was like 20 years ago. And I got the apple cider going here, so that's good. So good evening or good morning, either way, wherever you are. Good to have everybody right here. Yeah, Jen, there have been people. I went to a UFO conference about 15 years ago, and there was a guy named John Lear and another guy who was an ex-CIA agent, and they worked together and they took implants out of people that were abducted. They showed me these cases of the implants in little plastic glass things, and they were doing a presentation on it. And I got to talk to them afterwards about it. So there are things like that that have been done to people. And I appreciate all the gifts. Thank you. A lot of the stories you'll hear are people that were abducted, have been abducted when they were kids, which could be 20, 30, 40 years ago. You do hear that there are people that are being abducted now because there are still little groups of these negative ETs that are around doing their thing, but far less than there have been. A Breezy Bree, I don't know if I know from my experience from interviewing people, it doesn't feel comfortable having an implant put in you by some Zeta or a negative ET. I know it feels when people have told me I've taken the implants out from the work I do here, and it feels way different. Once the implants are destroyed, it feels extremely different. Good question. So, yeah, we talk about the history of the implants. They were going on for a long time because our government allowed it. Our government actually allowed the Zeta and 2 or 3 other races of lower vibrational advanced beings, and it sort of seems like a contradiction, but they had the technology, but they had lower vibrations from the planetary systems they came from, and they were told, okay, you can do this, just give us this, and you can do this. And they've done that for a long time. And there are still pockets of it happening. I don't see most of them. Clara M. Divine, does your husband have a implant by space people? Not space people, by like Zeta or something? Is that what's going on? Let me see. Hey, Judy, good to see you. Bella, thank you for the roses. He thinks he does. Why does he think he does? Was he abducted by any beings? Yeah, the Greys are actually Breezy Bree. They're the Zeta. They're called the Zeta. And let's see here. And I know we're not getting up to 100,000 tonight. Please tap the screen. We're at 8.4 thousand, which is dismal in the numbers of likes. So in order to increase the likes, everybody needs to look at the top right corner. I need everybody tapping. That means 217 of you. If you all tap, we can get those numbers up there. It's on the top right corner. You'll see the number go up. That's how the numbers go up. When someone taps the screen, it goes up. It's not magically going to happen itself. You have to make it happen, The only thing that magically happens is when someone comes on here, my numbers of who's viewing is automatically triggered by TikTok. You have to do the manual work on the likes. you'll have to do that. Hey, Patricia, welcome to the show. So when you look at the totality of history of the UFO subject matter, there's so many layers to it. There's the traditional layer of the people that only want to know about the technology of the UFO, which is a real limited, narrow look at the whole subject. And then there are people that want to go to a larger extent, talk about life elsewhere in the universe. And there are people that will go beyond the life elsewhere question to knowing that there is intelligent life in the universe. And then there are people like me who are here to bust the matrix and tell you that there are many, many civilizations throughout the multi-reality of our existence that exist everywhere. I go to the highest level of the whole subject, which is everything related on this cosmic journey. Let me see here who we've got in the queue. Claire, okay. We're going to bring Claire up here. This is Encounters, No More Spiritual UFO Talk Show. I am CmdrAleon, and Claire is my guest. Hello, Claire. How are you, Clara?
Actually, it's her husband, Carton.
Hey, Carton. How are you?
I'm okay, man.
Yeah, your wife was saying that you think you might have been abducted?
Not abducted, but visited.
Well, yeah, visited, but she says you might have an implant. That would be one thing. If they did have an implant, we'll find out about your story in a second, Carlton. That would be considered an abduction experience. You didn't have a choice, so to speak. But go ahead.
Right.
Give us your background of what happened.
So I came from Florida, and I had the same experience in Florida, but this is the first time that I was lifted off the ground. I floated off the bed. So I'm sleeping, and I feel like I'm elevated off the bed. I can't talk, I can't scream, I can't say anything. And as I'm sleeping, there's this cold, I don't know whether it was an object, but it was ice cold, like ice cold steel, and it just went at an angle across my chest all the way down to my side. And I finally was able to say something, and it didn't happen immediately, but it was like they put me back down on the bed. And ever since then, I've had this like tubular thing at the bottom of my foot, and it doesn't have a feeling or anything like that. And when you touch it, it doesn't hurt or anything, but you can feel it.
It's there.
Feel it, yeah. And the reason I think I've been followed and maybe monitored, it's at the bottom of my left foot. I think I've been watched like my whole life, and like they're still watching me now. And maybe to see how I deal with everything.
Go ahead, continue.
The same thing happened to me I was invited to a party in Long Island, and I had to sleep on these people's couch. And the same thing happened, but I didn't go up or anything like that, but I couldn't speak. I couldn't move. It felt like I was being held down.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it felt like I was being held down. And I was able to finally say some words, and they just let me go. And that's...
Like whatever was holding you down released you.
Yeah, it released me.
But they controlled you that time for that period.
Yeah, that whole time, yeah.
Interesting. And what year was this?
1980.
Okay. So you're still having, in the year 2024, they're still doing this to you?
No, it hasn't happened since.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, I could feel like I'm being watched and monitored. That's what I feel.
Okay. How would you like, I don't know how much you've watched my show, but I am a starseed. If you're not familiar with that, that means I came here on purpose. I had a mother and father, they passed on Earth. I have a mother and father, two sisters and a brother on a ship with what is called the Ashtar Command. So I'm not assuming you know what that is, but the Ashtar Command would be the opposite of what you experienced. The Ashtar Command are men and women. They have families and children on other planets. I come from one of those realms beyond Earth, and I've been activated by my father to help people recently to do certain things. I didn't even know the abilities of my power yet, except that I've been actually able to help people remotely. I'd like to take that implant out of your foot area, and I can actually do it. I can dissolve it, and it'll disappear. For people that watch my show continually, you know that I can do it. Some of my audience here will tell you that I can do this, and I want first I have to get your permission. It won't hurt, but if you let me work on you, I can get that implant out of your foot, and they also will put an energy shield. I will put an energy shield around your location, and you'll not be able to be watched by those Zeta that were watching you.
That sounds great. But can I, because I listened to you last night, and the guy called from Las Vegas, and you cleared his lungs.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, can you clear my lungs?
I probably will say we can work on it. I don't like to assume anything because this is all new to me, what my father gave me, the abilities to do. It's all new to me. I'm still seeing how to work it. It's like being in front of a control board of a spaceship and trying to figure out what these controls do. I'm really trying to figure this all out, and I've gotten some of it figured out, but I will work on you. I will help you right now, and I have to switch my consciousness. I'm going to switch over in 2 nanoseconds to my Astral Command consciousness and my abilities. So I'm going to do that now. And what I'm going to do is have you close your eyes. And what I want you to do when you close your eyes is you're going to breathe in and breathe out of your nostrils a couple of times until you're totally relaxed. And I'm just going to say to the people watching my show, if you're new to the show, what I actually have been doing is documented. My shows are on YouTube. I am able to do things that I'm just learning a lot about what I've been given by my space family to do. And I have, everything I do is unconditional. So I have to do it that way because, it's unconditional.
I'm relaxed.
Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to actually work on you, and I'm going to actually look like you're sitting in a chair next to me or from across from me. Close your eyes, please. Keep your eyes closed. And as what happens with me is there'll be a heat energy that will start building up. It's starting to get there. What I'm going to be doing, everybody, I'm going to remotely heal him, and I'm also going to take out the implant in his foot. And I'm going to actually dissolve it. And this is being documented. I can feel the energy now. Okay, I'm going to shoot some energy into your brain area through your sides of your head. I'm working on the top first. It seems that's where I'm to work, right on the top part. When you start feeling something, let me know.
I feel. Oh God.
Now I'm working on you, brother. I'm totally in my Ashtar consciousness. I'm now working on you right now. What do you feel?
The heat.
Yes, it's a heat. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. The heat is the thing that's going to clear your whole body of whatever they did to you. I'm starting from your head, and we're going to work down toward your foot. It's going to be very strong. It's going to get stronger.
Yes, I feel it in my foot.
Yes.
I feel it in my left foot.
Okay. Now I'm going to work on that area where the tubular thing is in your foot, and we're going to dissolve it and take it out. It will not hurt. I'll be able to take the implant out of you without it hurting whatsoever. when I'm doing this, it feels like I'm standing next to your foot almost.
Yes.
And what I'm doing is I'm going to pull it out. So I'm going to put the heat energy over there, and the heat's going to kind of dissolve it enough. We're going to be able to take it out without you
Yes.
feeling much of anything, except just like maybe a tingle.
Yes.
I'm going to take it out right now. I'm going to pull it out right now. I'm going to give it back to the creator, which is, I'm not holding on to it here. I'm pulling it out. And from my visuals, it appears to be, it's way smaller than it looks like, but it appears to be big only because I'm pulling it out of your foot.
I feel it.
I'm taking it right out now.
Yes.
It'll be out in a second. Give me a minute. I'm pulling the whole thing out. Tell me when you feel nothing in the foot anymore.
It feels like it's still coming out.
Yes, it was pretty. This thing was large. I'm pulling it out. I have no problem. I'm in control of pulling this thing out. I'm neutralizing it. When my cosmic abilities now, I'm neutralizing it. I'm neutralizing it. I'm going to destroy it in a minute. As I'm pulling it out, give me a second. I'm going to make it dematerialize and destroy it. There's still a little bit left. I'm going to destroy the whole thing. And as I'm doing this, people won't see this, but I'm giving it out back to the creator. I'm just destroying the molecular structure of this implant. It's almost out. You tell me when it's out, because I'm relying on you. I'm just pulling it out. When there's nothing left in the foot, let me know.
Yeah,
it's almost gone.
Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit left.
Yeah, it's a little bit left. We'll get it all out.
There it is.
Destroying it.
There it is.
How's your foot feel?
Free.
It is free. Give me a second. I need to destroy this thing. I give it up to the creator. I give it up to the creator to take it and destroy the whole thing into nothing. Destroy it into nothing. Okay, let me also I'm going to be doing some healing energy on the foot. So now you're going to get a light energy in the area where they implanted it. We're reconnecting everything. The cellular structure of your foot's going to feel comfortable. And when you're walking on it, you're not going to have any implant anymore in the foot. It's gone. I've taken the implant out of your body. I'm just going to do some work here. I'm going to do a clearing of energy through your body just to make sure they have nothing that they've actually left, any residual energies. I'm going to put a shield around you, an invisible shield that will protect you always in your life. The shield will protect you from any invasion of your person. I'm also going to send energy to scan where they are. So with the palm of my hand, I'm able to, I've actually been given the power where I can scan where they are, and they will not be very happy. My light energy will force them to leave the planet if they're still in the area. We're going to do that now just to make sure they don't ever come back. Give me a moment. So basically, they know that I found them. I'm sending them off planet. I'm sending a light energy, a beam of light that is so bright, they're going to leave. They're leaving now. I can't see them, but they're leaving now.
I feel it.
They're leaving now.
Real strange in my abdomen.
I'm at the same time working on your whole physical body, clearing everything out. It'll take me 2 seconds to do this. I'm going to send some healing energy into the cellular structure of your physical human body right now. The implant, if you're watching this, I just taken an implant out of his foot that the Zeta put in. I destroyed it. I'm now clearing his body of any residual energies from the Zeta from years ago. I'm going to do one other thing. I'm sending beams of light into every room in your house. We're going to I'm going to clear all the energies there. We're going to put a vibrational pattern of energy into a higher frequency, so to speak. You're going to be able to sleep tonight, and you'll be able to sleep beautifully, you and your wife.
Oh,
The energies are going to shift in your house. You can feel if you allow yourself to keep your eyes closed, you can feel the energy around you getting lighter.
I do.
I'm taking all the heavy energy out of your house and destroying it.
I feel lighter.
Yes, you are. Give me a moment. There's a few little minor things here I want to do. A few little minor things here. If you're new to my show and you're saying, how is this possible? I don't come from Earth. I'm with the Ashtar Command. I am a talk show host on this subject for over 21 years on radio. I've been on TikTok since 2023, and I am a contactee since I was a kid. And my space family is watching the show on the monitoring screen right now. So just some minor things here. Let me just work, you say on your lung area, I just want to make sure that's open. How is your breathing ability right now?
Beautiful.
How are you breathing? Beautiful? Yes, brother, you're healed. I took care of the implant out of your foot. It's destroyed. I've cleared all the energy in your house. I've also located where those Zeta were, and I sent them back off planet. They'll never come back again. Hey, April, good to see you. I got rid of the implant. Who's ever watching the show, this is being documented. And you can tell the people in our audience that I took the implant out.
Yes, you did. And I felt it. It was bigger than what we thought.
It was way bigger than what we thought. The thing was pretty long, and I had to destroy it.
Yeah, and I felt it.
Yeah.
I felt it. And I also felt the coolness that you spoke about.
Give me a minute. I'm realigning my energies. It's a lot of work to do what I do. And yes. Okay, have him look at his foot. I'll let you. One of my friends is saying, look at your foot when you have a chance and see if it looks any different.
Yeah, I'm going to feel it right now.
Okay, feel the foot. I took that implant was really big. There was a tubular implant, and I thought it was this little thing. This thing was big, and I destroyed the whole thing.
The mark is there, but the implant is not.
Yeah, the mark, it'll heal up. That's just a mark from the implant.
Yeah.
Okay, that will heal up. Give me a second. I'll
The
put my energy
underneath
back.
is no longer what I felt before.
Yeah, the implant, I took it out. It's gone. I destroyed it. Let me just work on the foot for a minute. That mark, that'll go away. I just want to make sure it heals. I'm working on that area just now. This is a minor little thing, but I'm going where the foot area is, like I'm bending down to your foot. I'm just going to put a healing light energy on it. It will gradually go away. The marking from the implant will disappear. So you're good, man. You're all set. I just want to say one thing. This is really important. You need to say these things and close your eyes, please. I am a Christed being of light.
A Christed beam of light.
I am
a
Christed being of light.
A Christed beam of light.
And I am empowered. Unconditionally. In the light. Very good. All right, brother, you're good.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, Carton, thank you for coming up here. And I really am glad that your wife had me have you on here.
I appreciate you.
All right, we're going to let you down. Also, your dream states will be a lot different than they were.
Okay.
You now will not have anybody watching you. The Zeta won't be monitoring you from wherever. I've just kicked them far, far out of there, so they're never going to come back.
Beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome, brother. Let me just do this here. Okay. No. It's just amazing. You know, this, I have to reline, when this happens, give me a moment. I have to realign my energies here. The foot has started to swell. I have been abducted. A woman says she's been abducted. Give me energies here. We're going to be here till 1:30. We're usually on 11. So what I'd like to do is, give me a second. Let's see. If woman's here, I will, if I see her, oh, I can bring woman on. No, I am, okay, let's see here. Again, you have to be over 18. No kids on the show, no vaping, no smoking, no drinking, no drugs, no drunks, no paranormal, no religion, and no politics. Let me see what woman, if I bring this person on and maybe help them. Thank you, Ashley, for mentioning that before. And no foul language, right. Hey, I'm going to bring April up. Let's see here. Yeah, it's an interesting night. And we'll see if April can come up with us for a little bit. We'll be on here till like 1:30 a.m. Normally, like I said, I got on late. I kind of fell asleep. Oh, okay. All right. Well, definitely get home safely. We're going to have April be on with me Saturday night with our Ashtar Command Q&A. So we'll have her on Saturday night. So yeah, at least you can watch the show while you're waiting. So let's see here. And I know I did get to hear comments. People were telling me, help me, help me, help me. So yeah, now again, I don't just deal on this show. We're talking about people's abductions. I also deal with people's positive experiences. So if you've had a positive experiences on the other end of the cycle, I had to turn on my microphone. Oh, okay. I'm going to bring you on, woman, as a guest. I hear you had an abduction experience. Oh, here she is. Okay. And good evening. And what's your first name?
My first name is Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, it's nice to meet you. Welcome to the most popular spiritual UFO talk show on social media. I am CmdrAleon, and I heard you talked about being abducted.
I've been abducted my whole life, on and off. At one point, my whole family was together, and I've had many experiences, many memories of many things. I've been shown the inside of a ship and all of the workings, and many people. At one point, I was taken to a room by a very tall gray who just used his hand to open up a doorway in a wall. I walked in, and there was a huge group of many different aliens standing to the right. And at the end of the room, in the front of the room, was a very tall white man with a long white beard and long white hair. And he was literally glowing. I mean, his skin glowed. He had two tall hybrids on either side of him. And there's been many different things I've remembered from different experiences.
Wow.
But I've had problems with my left foot, especially. Somebody said at an X-ray that there was something in the foot. They didn't know what it was, but
Okay.
lately, in the past 2 weeks, it's been swelling up.
Oh, no.
I had to walk around in New York, and it swelled up pretty badly. So now I think the leg is bothered as well. But
Okay.
occasionally, if I turn my foot a certain way, it really hurts. I don't know
Okay.
what's going on. I don't know if it has anything to do with that, but it's just
Yeah,
very
it does.
peculiar.
It does have
Okay.
something to do with it. So you are a little bit complicated, and I'm saying that because you have a story here. So you put it in a nutshell. So what was the year you were taken by the Zeta on a spaceship?
Let's see. I have to go back because it was at a Christmas when we were coming home. I think it might have been. It was in the 90s. I'm trying to think because I can relate it to how old my daughter was.
Okay.
Let's see, 84.
Yeah.
So like 93 maybe.
93. Okay, that's a couple years
94.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I actually can help you, as I helped the gentleman before.
Okay.
Mahansukh is one of my other friends. And when I help you, I'm going to be like, I'm getting off at 1:30, like 1:30, and I'll be back on tomorrow night at 11, and I'll
Okay.
continue helping people, including my friend Mahansukh. So I want to help you. What I want to do is I'm going to get into, I'm still in that energy mode of the Ashtar mode. What I'd like to do is have you close your eyes, and
Okay.
I'm going to have you breathe just like the other gentleman. You'll breathe in and breathe out of your nostril, to just relax yourself. That's a really important thing to do.
Okay.
But if there's more to your story, yes, we're going to help. We're going to let her tell the story, but I want to also work on getting the implant out of her body too, Sandra. I do see your question. So she's going to be much better after this, and then to continue with her story of what happened, but the effects of what happened to her will be gone.
Okay.
And so we're going to help you. So close your eyes and take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in, breathe out of your nostrils, please.
Yes.
Okay. When you feel relaxed, you tell me.
I feel relaxed.
Okay. I'm going to start automatically right away. I'm switching my consciousness over to my Ashtar Command consciousness. I'm going to start with, for some reason, I always start with the brain area, and then I work around the outer side of the body. So I'm going to be now amping up the heat signature through the palm of my hands. For people watching my show, my palm of my hands are the way this works. I'm still learning a lot about this, of what I have been given by my father to do on the ship. So I'm just using this right here. You're not going to miss any story here. We're going to have her continue her story, but she has been abducted and she had implants put in her. We're going to help her and take the implants out. And the train's going by. So I ask people to be patient. We'll get to the story, I promise. You say the implant was in the foot area?
Yes, in the foot. I was
Okay.
told there was something there, and they didn't know what it was.
All right. We're going to...
I've also had something in the top of my head for years, and they didn't know what that was.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, let's work with that first. Give me a moment. I'm trying to scan your head to find out where it is. You'll feel the energy coming from me as soon as I hit the area where it is.
Okay.
Just tell me to stop, and I'll stop. I'm scanning your head right now. And the heat in my palm of my hands is getting stronger. It's going to penetrate into your consciousness of your brain, and we're going to find the implant. I think I've located the implant. I'm going to start to take it out.
I can feel something all of a sudden.
Yes.
I can feel it.
Okay, I'm going to take the implant out.
Good.
When I take it out, you're going to feel me doing it, but there's not going to be any pain when I take this out, people. Okay, give me a second.
Thank you.
Yep. For me, it's a weird thing. I clenched my hand together, and for some reason, it feels like I'm holding something, and then I pull it out. So I'm going to pull it out now. Then I'm going to take the other hand and start pulling it out. I don't know how big or small this implant is, but you should start feeling something right now, but nothing uncomfortable.
I'm feeling something.
Yeah, I'm taking the implant out of your head area. I'm taking the whole implant out. I'm going to destroy it. As I take it out, I will dissolve it into nothing. I'm going to amp up the heat energy into your brain area. What we're going to do is dissolve anything left of the implant. It'll turn into nothing. We're going to dissolve the molecular structure of the implant. I'm dissolving it right now.
Okay.
You're going to feel a lot of heat energy going into your head area right now.
I feel that. I feel like my head is warm.
Yes. Yep. You're correct. We're going to take out the implant. We're just going to lift anything that was a residual, and I'm scanning through your whole brain, and we'll lift anything out there that was from the negative ETs that were put into your head area. I'm going to destroy it all. In a moment, I'm going to give you a moment to take a deep breath, to focus on your head area, and tell me if you feel anything that's still there. It should be gone.
I don't feel anything now. It feels a little cool.
Yes.
In that spot.
Mm-hmm. Wow. And people have to understand, I have a lot of energy going to her from remotely. I'm in Connecticut. I'm working with her from here on this part of the planet, wherever she is, and I'm doing this remotely. I just want to make sure, and I'm going to infuse some light energy where they had the implant. I'm doing a healing of energy that's going to reconnect the cellular structure of your brain.
Wow, I feel like this vibrating sort of light going around my head.
Yes, that's me. I'm doing that too.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to work on the other implant to take that out. That's in your leg, foot area where it's swelled.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to take care of that. We're going to once we get the implant out, the swelling will go away in a few days, maybe sooner. Give me a second. Yeah. Is it the right leg or the left leg?
It's the left.
Okay, please, let me do this here. Okay, I'm going to slowly work down to the leg area where the implant is. You should start feeling some energy. So I feel like I'm bending over, which I am, because I have to do this like you were like right in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a moment. When I close my eyes, it's because I'm very focused on you, and I'm just focused on where I see things.
Okay.
You should start feeling some energy coming into that area.
I feel it.
Yeah. I'm going to amp up the heat signature. Whereabouts is the implant on your foot?
It's on the lower left.
Lower left?
Below the ankle bone, or in front of the ankle bone, about maybe 3 inches.
Okay, I'm going to...
On the lower part.
Yeah. I'm going there now. Okay. I'm using both palms of my hand from the left and the right side of your ankle. And now I feel the ankle. I'm going to take the implant out.
Okay.
I'm now putting my hand etherically inside the ankle, which I've never done before. But you'll feel me taking the implant out in a moment. Tell me when you feel it.
I'm feeling it.
Okay, I'm going to take it out. Give me a second. Hold on. It'll be out in a second. What I'm taking out, I'm destroying. One more part. There's a little bit left. I'm working also on the ankle and also where the swelling is. I'm putting a heat signature of energy to take down the swelling in the next few days. And I'll take out the rest of the implant right now. I'm going to amp up the energy really, really strong. I'm going in and I'm taking it out. You're going to feel the end of it coming out in just a second. Tell me when you do.
Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling that. It feels like a release on the muscle. The muscle along the entire left side of my leg has been so tense from that. And
the
it's
muscles should tell the audience.
it's
You talk.
relaxed. It's relaxed. Yeah. It stopped tensing.
Okay. I believe I got it out. Let me destroy it here, please. Hold on a minute. Wow.
Feels like a release, complete release of this.
Okay, I've gotten rid of the implant and destroyed it. I took the implant out of your brain area. I destroyed that too. I'm doing a clearing. Hold on a minute. I give everything back up to God, the Creator. Any leftover vestiges of these implants, please, those will be destroyed anyway. But I destroyed your implants. And your legs should start feeling better. The swelling should start, at the moment, you should start feeling a little bit of relief on the leg. Do you feel that?
I do feel it, yes.
Okay. Your leg
and I
is
can
going to heal
actually
up.
see my foot, it looks a little bit less swollen instantly. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I took all the implants
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I mean, I can actually see my ankle bone now. I couldn't see it before.
Let me keep my eyes closed for a minute here. You're going to be fine. There'll be no more implants. I have to do one. So I'm going to do one other thing. I'm going to work on your energy in your house right now with the palm of my hands. I'm going to amp up the frequencies in all your rooms. This will take me a moment. This is an added gift for you.
Thank you.
Give me a second. And I'm going to start with the room you're in. I'm going to amp up the room you're in. In a moment, you're going to feel like a really strong light energy coming through your whole room. I'm doing this right now as I move my hands. So I'm using my hands here, but I'm remotely working with her house or wherever she lives. I'm amping up the vibrational patterns in her room. I'm doing that in every room. I'm going to put a shield around your body. Give me a moment. A shield around your body. You'll feel it. I'm starting with your head. It's a very beautiful feeling. It'll be invisible. No one will be able to see it. You'll feel it, but no one else will be able to. It's a protection shield, and it will keep you protected. You'll not have any interference from any negative low vibrational ETs. You're now amped up in your house. All the energies are amped up, and you're going to feel the difference when you go to sleep tonight as well. You're going to sleep in peace, and there'll be no more negative ETs.
Thank God. I have had the worst sleep for so long. It's not even funny. I can't wait.
Well, I want to do one more thing, as I do with everybody that I've helped. I want you to say these words because it's very, very important. These are empowering words. Close your eyes, please. I am a Christed being of light.
I am a Christed being of light.
I am a beautiful soul.
I am a beautiful soul.
I am unconditional love.
I am unconditional love.
And I will never be abducted again by the Zeta.
I will never be abducted again by the Zeta.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay.
God bless
And
you. Thank you.
you're very welcome. And I'm glad to have done this for you. I'm going to let you down very gingerly. And for people that don't know, beyond being named woman, what's your first name?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, right. Elizabeth, thank you for being on the show. It's been a blessing to help you on my UFO program here. Have a beautiful night. And now you're part of the show. And we have a lot of beautiful people on here. So, yeah.
Yes. And, you know, it's very interesting because I woke up. I had fallen asleep shortly. I slept like 30 minutes, and I do this all night. I wake up constantly, and I woke up and I instantly turned on my phone, and you were there. So I take that as a very good sign. Thank you.
I don't question things anymore. Things happen here. I don't question it anymore.
Exactly.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Thank you. Good night.
All right, let me bring you down. Hold on a second here. And Mahansukh. Nolan Brackett. Okay. So you know Brackett. Mahansukh. I'm going to bring Mahansukh up. Mahansukh. I promised I would get to Mahansukh too, and he's a good friend of mine and a brother of light. Hey, Mahansukh, how you doing, brother?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can certainly hear you. You want to come on the camera, or are you shy?
I think I hit the wrong button, Commander. Let me see here. There we go. Okay.
There is a person behind that beautiful symbol. So tell me, what's happening, brother?
Okay. This goes back to when we talked about my uncle being abducted.
Yeah.
Then I had to go to the hospital to identify his body after he was abducted and then put back in the car. Remember that?
I do remember that.
Ever since that night, after I laid my hands on him at the hospital when he was dead, and I sealed his body in Reiki light, Christ consciousness. And ever since then, I'm having trouble with my hands. Like it drew up, and I couldn't shaking, and I couldn't move it. So I was thinking, well, maybe he broke his hand or something. I was thinking like a transference.
Right. Something like that, yeah.
While my other hand's being attacked, and you know I need my hands for my gongs, and my elbows are being attacked. And
oh my God.
Something's attacking my body. Someone or something is attacking me. And it's my joint, like locking it up to where I'm not being able to move, like this knuckle. I can't even get it down all the way, that knuckle. So I don't like to go to Western medicine, but I went today and they said, well, it's not carpal tunnel. They want to send me to a hand surgeon. I'm like, something's going on here. I need to get over the commander. Something's not right.
And you know, you have to understand something. And Mahansukh's known me since I first came on TikTok, and he's one of the people that helped me get to where I am in terms of numbers. I knew nothing about how to do that. I was new to this whole form. You know, and my father gave me these abilities, and I don't know how far my abilities go. And so I can try to help you. I don't know what I'm going to do or not do. Again, everything I do, I know what I've been doing with people that have been abducted. I'm starting to get used to that whole thing, that I'm learning what I'm doing, and I accept, you know, unconditionally what I've been given to do. And so I'd like to help you. Whatever I do, I'm going to make sure I don't take the energy of that. I'm going to destroy it right there where you are. So I'm not going to take it here. I'm just going to destroy it physically where you are in your home, which makes a lot more sense to me. You know,
you can scan and see what's happening because it's attacking me ever since I laid hands on him and he was abducted. I'm getting attacked by something energetic.
You're probably energetically being attacked by the ETs that abducted him. So right. they because you did what you did, you actually had them now realize you're there, so they're attacking you. And as much as you are spiritually involved in all these years, I know you, that you are spiritually in that higher level. Thank you for the hanging lights. you're in that spiritual level of light. I've got enough power. I guess I will use the word power now and there's no ego in when I use the word power. People that know me, I'm using it in a different definition of power. I have the power now to kick some butt. So if there are any Zeta that are around you, and they're kind of, they like to be in the sidelines. Sometimes they don't want to show themselves because then you'd know who they are. You'd have more power to stop them. So they do what they're doing now because it's easier to keep you like in a way where they can do what they're doing and you're trying to figure it out. So I will help you and we will see what happens here. And what my plan is now is to go in energetically with my beam of light or heat energy, scan your body and destroy whatever it is they're doing. Then I'm going to go and scan my beam of light wherever they are physically outside of your area. They're somewhere in their area hiding. So what we're going to do is find them and we're going to send them off planet. And I'll be doing that with the palm of my hand here. So I've had it with the Zeta doing what they're doing to people, and I will do what I have to do to kick some butt here, and we will get rid of them. I work just for people, and Mahansukh knows this. I've grown a lot since I've been on here. I have gone from not knowing what I'm doing to now being empowered by my space family, who I'm in connection with, and who I will see by next year at some point, going on the ship to see them physically. So for people that don't know me much, what I do is real. It's nothing to joke about. I've learned a lot here. I'm not playing games. I'm here to do my mission work in the light, and I'm going to kick some butt. And we're going to help my friend Mahansukh right now.
Thank you.
And this will be the last one I do tonight, because it's a lot of work, and people don't realize how much energy it takes to do what I'm doing now. It takes a lot of energy. Mahansukh, I want you to close your eyes, brother. And as you close your eyes, I want you to breathe in and breathe out until you feel completely relaxed. If I close my eyes, everybody, it's just because I'm focused on him, and I need to focus on that whole situation. Okay. I'm going to amp up real strongly here. What I'm going to do, you're going to feel, and Mahansukh, you'll tell me this, they're going to start feeling that I'm coming there from the Ashtar Command. I am much more powerful than they are. They're going to start, you're going to start feeling a difference of energy. And you tell me when you start feeling that and let me know.
I can feel it.
Okay. So right now we're going to work on your whole body, not just one thing. I'm going to be clearing your whole body, starting from the brain area. I'm slowly working my way down. I'm on the outer edge of your brain or your head, so to speak. I'm working down slowly. I'm trying to make sure I cover every aspect of your cellular structure. I'm going to work down your arm area. So I'm almost like, even though I'm not there, I can feel the energy from the outer of your arm. I can feel this energy tingling. Do you feel that?
Yes.
Okay. There's an energy tingling. I'm going to shift the energy. I'm going to take out of your physical body what they attach to you, and I'm going to destroy it. They're not going to be very happy right now, but I don't care if the Zeta are happy. I'm not here to make them happy. I'm here to get rid of them.
A lot of energy's going through my body right now.
Yes, I'm shooting a lot of energy. I'll call it Ashtar energy for lack of a wording for it, so to speak. I'm going to really shoot beams of light through your whole body. It's going to destroy what they've been doing to you. In a few minutes, it'll be gone, Mahansukh. Then I'm going to work on your house.
Thank you.
I'm going to take my palms of my hands and work on the room you're in and then the other rooms. I'm going to push out all the energy that they've been putting in there, a heavy energy to control you. They will no longer control your light. You will control back your light. We're going to amp up your energy so you can do the mission work you're beautifully able to do. They've been trying to stop you from that, and I know this for a fact. You're going to start feeling, I'm going to work on your forehead right now and on the front of your face area. I'm amping up the energy within your physical body of your head. I have a lot of energy coming out of the palm of my hands to you right now.
I feel it.
Now I'm going to do something else. Give me a moment. Now I'm going to go after them. Mahansukh, I'm going to go after them. They will not be able to do anything to me. I am well protected by the command. The last thing they want to do is come into this area. I will totally blast them out in the universe in 2 seconds.
Gratitude.
I have a lot of heat energy now. I'm working on your outer perimeters of your house. I'm putting a protection shield with the palm of my hands around it, etherically speaking, in the definition of etheric.
Gratitude.
How's your arms feeling? How's your hands feeling?
Stronger.
Show people your hand. How are they moving? All right? They feel better?
Fingers coming down in place now.
Okay. We're going to keep your hands up for a minute. We're going to shoot some energy into your hands. You're going to feel pulsation of energy. We're clearing out any vestiges of residual energy they did to attack you. We're destroying it. We're destroying it. We're destroying it. We're destroying it. We're destroying all the stuff they did to you. No more. No more. No more. You should feel a warmth in your hands now.
Yeah, it's going all the way through my chest, my pectoral up.
Yeah. That heat energy is a beam of energy that I've put into your body. It's going to do it by itself. I don't have to do anything anymore. It's going to clear all the energy. It'll stay with you until it's going to scan all of your energy, all your cells in your body and in your hands. It's going to clear out anything that was done to you. And you're now perfectly okay, brother. You're okay. You're a beautiful soul, you know? You're my friend. So, yeah.
And they're little silver, I don't know if they're implants, but they're tiny, tiny. They look like octagon, and they're leaving them in the house and out in my yard. They're so tiny.
Okay.
I see them and I bring them in and I show Allie and she's like, "What is that?" And
okay. So let's make sure we destroy them. Okay, close your eyes. I didn't know that part. So I'm going to take the energy from the palm of my hands, the beam of energy. We're going to take my energy around the house. The energy is conscious energy of light. So this goes beyond what Earth humans understand. You will not be able to understand this, and I'm trying to speak this in English terminology on Earth. Give me a moment. So the energy is going to be, letting the energy work itself separately from me. It's almost like having a spaceship and the other part of the ship separates. So this energy is going to separate. It'll basically destroy those little things. So I'm sending it out to destroy the little things from the palm of my hand, the energy coming from me. It's now going through that whole area. By morning, all of it will be gone. I'm going to completely destroy it, what you mentioned. It will no longer be there. And we're also going to make one more thing here. We're going to scan where they are, these specific ETs, and we are forcing them off planet right now as we speak. I'm sending them off planet myself. Okay. All right. I think we have completed the process. I want to do one other thing for you as a gift to you. Please close your eyes. I want you to say these words. I am a Christed being of light.
I am a Christed being of light.
I am unconditional love.
I am unconditional love.
and I will never, ever be attacked again by any negative ETs.
And I will never, ever be attacked by any negative ETs ever again.
Because I'm empowered and I am in control of my light, and no one will ever, ever take advantage of that again.
Because I am empowered and control of my light, and no one will ever, ever, ever take advantage of that again.
Okay, brother.
Joshua.
Let me know what happens. You should. I think I see more brighter energy coming from you. How's your arm doing? How's your hand doing? Your hands.
They don't feel locked up like they were.
They won't be. We took the attachments that the Zeta or the negative ETs did to you, and you're all set.
So those little things they're pushing out of the earth and throwing in my house, or some kind of monoliths or something, communication.
I'm not sure what they are, but they weren't good, and so I'm destroying them.
I shouldn't have touched it, right?
Yeah. Well, now that they're going to be all gone within the next 24, 48 hours, the energy that I put there will destroy them, and then the energy itself will dissolve, and it'll become nothing.
Thank you.
You're welcome, brother. And let people know, when do you do your gong therapy? Because we need to let people know about the beautiful work you do.
They were interrupting it. That's what
they were. They will not be interrupting it again.
My hands, they were trying to take my hands away.
You're not going to have that happen anymore. You can do your gong therapy, and no one's going to, the negative ETs are gone. They're not going to come back.
And the last time you did the blue crystal light healing, I didn't have to go to the neurosurgery.
Wow.
They took the cyst off my spine with the little laser crystal, remember?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah. So now they're sending me to the hand surgeon because I can't get my hands open. And now they're open and closed.
Now, if you ever see the hand surgery people, you can tell them CmdrAleon took care of the problem.
Well, I guess I shouldn't have touched those little things.
Whatever they were. Yeah, those are going to be destroyed. We're going to get rid of those. I'm going to get rid of those, so you're fine.
Well, and I have to tell you, Allie was pushed backwards down the stairs tonight, and she got hurt.
Really?
Allie was. She's cut up on her leg.
Oh, my God.
Backwards down the stairs when I was gone, and she called me, and she has blood all over her leg, and she was...
Oh, my God.
Like that. And I showed her those little things, and she touched one of them. I mean,
those were from negative ETs. Those ETs that did that, they had to be the lowest of the lowest. You know what I mean?
They sparkled, those things. They look like octagon shape.
Yeah.
So tiny, and they sparkle. They catch your eye, and that's why I picked it up. It's so little, and I thought, what is that? A monolith. It reminds me of the monoliths, and I thought, what is that? And she touched one of them.
Yeah. No, they're going to be destroyed. I'm sorry that happened to Ali, but you have also the power to help her. So yeah. I've given you the energy to, now that you're not having this problem, you'll be able to assist her, because I know you can. You just had a brief moment of setback when these ETs did this to you. I've amped up the energy all over your house, and I want you to go through each room and just put your hands up and put Christed healing in each room, so that nothing else gets affected. If you ever need me again, you can call for an appointment. I'm at 1-800. No, I'm just kidding you. You know what I mean. You can just get in touch with me here.
Well, I can sit down now because of the other healings you did too.
Oh, good. See?
Yes.
You know, you're a blessing, man, you know?
Conduit. And I'm just trying to do my gongs, and they're trying to prevent me from doing the conduit energy healing I need to do for people.
Yeah, well, you're going to be able to do it now, and they can't stop you at all. Because if they try to do it again, they're going to have to deal with the Ashtar Command, which is me.
Now I can sleep tonight, because you can tell I haven't been sleeping because I've been in pain.
Your eyes look much brighter. You look much better. You're going to sleep very well tonight, brother.
Thank you so much. I love you all so much. Gratitude.
All right, my friend Mahansukh. And when's your next gong therapy session?
This is Friday. I was planning on doing one tonight, actually.
Okay. Well, see how you feel, you know. Take time to renew and re-energize your body. I have energy in your body that I sent to you that's going to get you amped up and heal the things that they did to you. So that'll be happening overnight.
Well, I guess it's important to tell people when someone has been abducted and things have been put into their body, even after they leave their body and die, you can get that energy off of them and not even know it. Because all I was doing was sealing him with Reiki, before they took his body away. And I got it on me.
Yeah, the Zeta definitely did that to you because they abducted him, and therefore they figured, okay, you touched it. Now they know where you are. So now we stop. Now they're not going to be coming back to your house at all. You're going to not have any problems. A matter of fact, I put a message out just now telepathically to your specific star family out in the universe, your star family, not anything to do. I'm not doing any astroships over people's homes anymore, but I've been gifted this energy. But I'm calling out to your star family to protect you always, and you will have in the next few nights you will see a ship from your star family that will come and visit you. Let me know what happens, please.
Sirian Starseed.
Yeah, I know you're connected. All right, brother.
Thank you. God bless you and keep you.
God bless you too.
Spirit. Namaste.
Namaste.
Love you all.
All right. That's the last one for the night, folks. You're going to have to make an appointment with me on this show. You're going to have to call 1-800-ENCOUNTERS. I'm like amped up here, so I've got to realign my energy here. I appreciate all your gifts. We didn't hit 100,000, but that's okay. Thank you, Star and Moon. Thank you. Thank you, Mahansukh. Yeah, it's good. Dawning Ray, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate Brenna. Thank you, Jan. Oh, man. So I'm taking a minute to breathe. I have all this heat energy in my palms of my hand right now. So I'm able to go into multidimensional consciousness. When I mean that, say that, I can be the talk show host of the show, and then when something else happens, I can switch right into my Astro Command consciousness, and I go to work and I help the person. That's what I do. If you're watching this show, this is the real deal. I don't have any dangling wands. I don't have any pendulums. I don't have a big lit up crystal neon ball. I have no neon lights behind me. What I do here on this show is real. Now you know. So I'm also human, having a human experience, but I'm not from this world. I come from beyond Earth. And I have been given the ability to do things by my father in the last few weeks on the ship that I didn't know I can do. So I've been elevated and activated, and I'm using my abilities in a very in ways when I think I need to. Thank you, Clara. Thank you. User 640, I am from outer space. Do you wish to stay here or do you wish to go? With that comment, think carefully before you speak to the commander. User 6400, do you wish to expand your consciousness or do you wish to be limited into your brain, 3D world? You have a choice to make, brother or sister, whoever you are, man or woman. If you stay, you will learn something. If you perceive to have that belief system, understand that it's not true. Our planet Earth is in space. Everything evolves in space, in every dimension, every solar system, every galaxy, every universe. Every universe. Space is as real as I am talking to you. I give them a chance. I really do. But it is almost near 2 o'clock. and I love to stay on here. My YouTube link, please go to Ashtar Command Spaceship News. All my shows are on there, and I've interviewed all kinds of people that have been abducted, people that have had beautiful encounters with star people. I cover a lot of different area here, and I take my work very seriously. And I take my doing a talk show very seriously. Although I do have a sense of, there are times when I am a comedian. I've always had a sense of humor when I was a kid. That's something that doesn't leave your consciousness, you know. So it's really important. As we're getting closer and closer to contact, you'll be hearing stuff. Tune into us on Saturday night. Watch us tomorrow night, too. Saturday night will be Ashtar Command Night. April, who was just briefly in here, waiting to get her car towed, and myself will be on to answer your questions. Our space family watches the show here on the ships. Tonight's show is being watched on the Spaceship. They have monitoring screens, so to speak, and they monitor the show. So it's Ashtar, ASHTAR, Command Spaceship News. ASHTAR, Ashtar. So I'm going to call it a night. I think it's time. Everybody, I hope you have a blessed Friday. We'll see you tomorrow night at 11 and Saturday night for our Ashtar Command Contact Night, Q&A night. Again, ASHTAR, not to get it mispronounced. A like in alpha, S like in sun, H like in hotel, T is in tango, A is in alpha, R is in Romeo. Ashtar. Missy's asleep. I can't believe it. She's actually asleep. MW, thank you for being here. So I am getting a little bit tired, so I'm going to sign out of here now, and we'll see you at 11 o'clock our normal time tomorrow night on Friday. I might come on Friday morning during the day. We'll see how I feel. So take care, everybody. Peace, love, and light. All my moderators, thank you for the work you do. I appreciate you. And if you want to make a donation to my Venmo account after watching my show and seeing what I do with people, taking the implants out, please show your support. I do have a Venmo account here on TikTok. It's a link. Go to the link. Thank you, Brenna. And you can donate anything you want. I'll leave that up to you to meditate and make a donation on my Venmo. I'll be going to mention the Venmo more often because I do have it. It's owned by PayPal. PayPal owns Venmo, so it's a safe link to go to, and you can make a donation on my Venmo account. Please do that tonight if you wish, and that would be fantastic. All right, peace, love, and light. Take care, everybody.